Please clap here. I need the validation. I can't read
Julia.
Dad, maybe tone it down. Oh my god!
Hello, students,
Parents, families,
staff,
teachers, drivers.
Facebook Livers.
Good evening. Welcome to graduation.
We are your 2020 Salutatorians.
Please clap here. I need the validation. To give you a better idea of what this is,
Welcome back to the Coronavirus Spelling Bee. Here today we have two contestants competing for their diploma. Whoever hits their buzzer first will get their shot at spelling the word. Whoever correctly spells it first will win the ultimate prize of their freedom. Contestants, are you ready? Your word is salutatorian. B.
Can I have a definition, please?
The smart kid who stayed up way too late studying, drank enough coffee to kill a camel, and missed so many parties that everyone thought they were a hermit just to get second place.
Can I hear it in a sentence?
Zach is crying in the bathroom. Why? He just found out he was salutatorian. Time's up. Contestant 2, do you have an answer?
We can't spell it either. Anyways, at this pivotal moment in our lives, we all have to choose our own paths and own truths. With that being said, we would like to share some advice. With all due respect, we would like to take this opportunity to clear the air on some questionable advice we have received over the years. My grandmother would always say, be on time if you can't be early. I know she meant well when she taught me that growing up, but in reality, I've become so paranoid about being on time that my number of tardies is actually higher than my English grade. If anything was worth doing and that meant doing it well, then it was worth doing it late. And even then, my mascara was on my eyelids and my sweatpants were on backwards, but hey, I gave it my all. If there's one piece of advice I've learned from my experiences, it's to be late, because maybe then, you'll be on time.
Dad, let's start with you. If there's one message I've heard from you time and time again, it's the infamous words, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, I beg to differ because here I am, sinking like DiCaprio on the Titanic. The only reason we're here is because no door was able to save us from the wrath of our insomnia. I've been very broken after the endless nights of coffee at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. sneaking into the kitchen just to get caught trying to steal a Pop-Tart because, trust me, Spanish homework just makes you hungry. Okay, just leave it.
Great job.
Mom, time after time you have used the winning argument that you gave life to us. I gave you life, I can take it away. If there's one thing I learned from anatomy, is that is murder. Mom, I love you too much, but I'm not sure if I want to haunt you while you're downtown in a cell. As a kid, I may have taken it a little bit too seriously, because after winning the silver medal, I realized I was being a little bit too pretentious and that everything is going to be okay. I am going a 36-hour drive away anyways.
On a more serious note, not everyone needs a college degree to become successful in life. As we're all choosing our own paths, remember that it means college for some of us, or pursuing a vocational trade for others, or even just leeching into your parents' basements. There are many different paths that can lead you to true happiness. Bill Gates didn't go to college, but half of us secretly still have an MSN account. I'm looking at you, Dad.
And don't forget, these do sometimes get degrees.
What we're saying is that the path to adulthood doesn't have to include college or vocational education. It includes finding what makes you happiest and the most fulfilled in life, because in all reality, it's not going to be any of us that builds up the next MySpace. It's going to be someone who has the passion and drive to do something good for themselves and for the world. But maybe tone it down a little on the fake news on the next round of Facebook. But most importantly, remember that there's no need to stress, because after 2020, things can only get better.
To the class of 2020 and all the classes to follow, remember high school doesn't define you, and that who you are as a person is defined by what you do from this merry moment on. The turntables have, the slates have been wiped clear, and we're only wrapping chapter 1 up of many to come. For a good writer or a painter doesn't give up after a single blunder, as Van Gogh didn't cut off his ear for you to give up after one single bad grade. Your life is a masterpiece, and you're the sole painter, for the best paintings were never finished. So if there's one thing we want you to remember, is that you should never give up.
When you need a funny joke, use 24. But if you need a really funny joke, there's only one thing funnier than 24. 25.
Just keep swimming.
Don't worry, be happy.
You can't ever have enough binders because there's always something you need to organize.
Keep a month's supply of PB&J at hand at all times.
Don't settle for less than what you want.
Be self-sufficient.
Rely on no one.
Question the government.
Don't trust the birds.
You never know who works for the bourgeoisie.
Okay. Let's bring it back in here. Wear a mask. Stay 6 feet apart.
Since neither of our finalists could spell the last word, we'll give them one more final chance to break the tie. Contestants, your word is congratulations.
Turns out we can't spell the full thing either. So, congrats, class of 2020. We haven't had the most conventional experience, but we all got here anyways. Pat yourself on the back, eat all your cake by yourself, and remember, if you can get through Corona, you can get through whatever comes next.
It's been a rough road with asbestos in the walls, schools caving in, construction, COVID, and whatever middle school was, but we made it.
I might get LASIK surgery so I can see the next pandemic coming.
Keep that 2020 vision, y'all. We'll make it through.
Peace.
Peace.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Don't get caught tripping.